Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Monday night of Grubb Cast. Bear with me just a minute here. Let's go here, there. Gotta love old Facebook. That ain't what I wanted. Well, let me hope I don't lose you guys when I do this. Nope, I didn't. Bear with me. Give me just a second here. Can't believe Rusty ain't on here commenting yet. Oh, somebody's commenting because I ain't got the comments up. That's what's going on. I knew Rusty would be commenting. Always rely on him. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Sorry about that, guys. Whoop, what happened there? Okay, there it is. Okay, guys. Little under the weather tonight. I don't know what's going on. I started feeling bad Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. So, uh, been in the recliner most of the day. So, well, Rusty, I know how to run the equipment. It's just getting that Facebook pulled up here on the other side so I can see you guys' so I don't have someone hollering. I commented before such and such, so I like to have both screens up. Okay, tonight on the trivia question, we're going to do the 4-inch Drex. It's almost like a from Hook and Donkey. It's almost like a pit boss, and they do work, guys. I caught one of my fish this weekend on it. Uh, so these do work. Got a good trivia question tonight. Sponsors, Fish Sticks Rods. Guys, it's getting in that time of year to start making orders so we can keep Wendy busy over the winter building rods. Hook and Donkeys. Mike's starting to pour stuff up, getting ready for shows. Sanborn Builders. You want something painted or deck build or house remodel? Get a hold of Sanborn Builders. Ace Hardware down on Richland Avenue. Stop down and pick you up some electrical supplies, plumbing supplies. And while you're in there, you can go on over. They got a section of Blue Rock bait and tackle. So you can get your electrical, plumbing stuff, heated vest. It's coming in that time of year. They got really nice Milwaukee heated vest. And then go on over and get you some fishing tackle from Blue Rock Bait and Tackle. Hobbs Roofing up in Akron, Ohio, Canton. Pizza Stop. Stop out there and get you something. I thought about maybe a chef salad tonight, but I think I'm just going to go up, I think, and drink some more water and take me some medicine and go to bed. Uh, Southern Ohio Sanitation. It's that time of year to get your septic tanks and stuff taken care of before winter. Get a hold of Southern Ohio Sanitation. Williams and Son Construction. Need a house built, a garage built, you name it. Ron's the man. He showed up and fished with us Sunday. I was really surprised to see him down there. And Raccoon Creek Outfitters. Guys, just because it's getting wintertime don't mean you can't start saving up to get you a new kayak, get you one ordered, or start putting accessories on the kayak you already have. He's open all winter long, so Run down Route 50 to Raccoon Creek Outfitters. Get you something for your kayaks. Okay. Tournaments. They fished the river last Tuesday night. And you know what? I don't think I screenshot it, but I can get to it real quick. Okay, I do believe last Tuesday evening, first place and Big Bass was Josh and Jace Snyder with 1.61. I do believe that was the Big Bass and the winning weight that night. Second place went to Tim Codwell with 1.30. So the river was a little stingy last week. They fished it this morning too. I'll have that. I'll give that to you in a little bit. Let's go on to Wednesday night at Lake Snowden. Last Wednesday night, guys, we're fishing. Let me do that real quick. We're fishing this Wednesday. We got 3 more Wednesdays. We'll fit. The 22nd will be the last Wednesday night tournament. What's up, Dean Barnhart? Okay, last Wednesday night at Lake Snowden. That ain't it. Here it is. Last Wednesday night at Lake Snowden, first place was 4.59, and Big Bass was 257. Was me and Josh Guthrie. He's right, Alex. I can't fish. I'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But last Wednesday night, me and Josh won with 4.59. We had 3 fish, 1 over and 2 unders. There was Donnie and Dylan had 3 fish for 3.99 for second place. They are on fire. Then the end of the weekend tournaments. Donnie and Dylan Phillips went up and fished the BFL regionals at Lake Erie. After day 1, Dylan was in 10th place and Donnie was in 12th place out of 104 boats as co-anglers. On day 2, Donnie dropped to 18th place, which still got a check. They paid 20 places. And Dylan come up to 4th place. He missed the All-American. They took the top 3 to the All-American. He missed the All-American by 5 ounces. I'm very proud of that boy. He has done some amazing things in his short time of fishing. And to be that close to make it to the All-American, wow. That's all I can say. Then, on top of all that, I said last week about me and him and Donnie at our tournament Sunday, I had to at least get fifth place or better. And then if they got, let's do it better. If Donnie won it, he went ahead of me. If Dylan got second or better, he went ahead of me. Well, I had eighth place, and they come in with a boatload of fish. Dylan had, I'm trying to find it here. Here it is. Dylan had 4 fish for 7.34. So he knocked me out of first place. Then Donnie come to the scales, and he had 6.02 and big bass at 3.80. So he knocked me all the way to third place in the club. So Angler of the Year points is Dylan Phillips won the Angler of the Year for Athens County Bassmasters. Donnie got second. I ended up third. And my dad ended up fourth. So even though that I got beat out this year again, the last time I was beat by Donnie. Now I'm beat by Dylan and Donnie. It turned out to be, after today, I was like, wow, this is cool. Because Son Fowler got first and second, and Son Fowler got third and fourth in the club. So the Phillips and the Grubbs took all the plaques for the Angler of the Year points this year. So that's pretty good. And Dad said this is his 4th straight year getting 4th place in the club. And at 84 years old, that's saying something. Fish against some of these guys he's fishing against. And it ended up being points wise. I think I had that. Yeah, points wise, Dylan had 291. Donnie had 290. I had 289. And Dad had 280. And then we had a 2-way tie for 5th, which is John Campbell and Sean Six. So we got a tie for 5th place, and we got a tie for 7th. But yeah, it turned out to be a really good year. And, Bo called me today and he said, "Are you mad about yesterday?" And I went, "No, I'm not mad. One tournament don't decide the Angler of the Year. I just didn't fish good all year long. You got to fish, consistent all year. I was up and down, up and down. I did weigh in a fish every tournament I fished, but there's sometimes I got, 10th, 11th place. You can't do that with the group of guys that we fish with. You got to be in the top. You almost have to have 2 or 3 wins and at least 2 seconds out of the best 6 tournaments to compete in the Angler of the Year points. In this group of guys that we got. We got our semi-nationals at Alum Creek coming up this weekend. Guys, if you're fishing it, don't forget to the meeting Friday night at the Delaware Gun Club. Let me see if I can find the address on that. Should have had that wrote down, but the address at the Delaware Gun Club is the address is 1110 Ohio 229, Ashley, Ohio. The meeting starts at 4. Registration opens at 4:30. Registration closes at 6. And there's a mandatory rules briefings at 6:15. If you're not there and you don't have somebody standing in for you, you will be assessed a penalty. So you have to be there or have somebody sign you, register you in, and tell them they're standing in for you. So, and I will have a couple card raffles. We're doing a Bubba scale, and I do believe two reels. I do believe is what I didn't even open the box. Steve sent me a box of stuff. I haven't even opened it yet. But and if there's anybody out there that's a TBF member that wants to be a alternate for co-angler, let me know. Get a hold of me. And an alternate as a boater. We don't have an alternate co-angler or boater for the. And what an alternate is you show up. If you fish, you're in. If you don't fish, you get in next year for the semi-nationals. So, but got a text message. Yes, Tim, I think I will bring that up. Uh, so yeah, on the semi-nationals, get a hold of me if you want to be an alternate boater or co-angler. Let me know. But and we start fishing. I believe I'll go over this at the meeting Friday night, 7:30 to 3:30, and there'll be 3 flights. So, and we're going out of the new Galena ramp. But guys, make sure you show up at the meeting. Yes, Dean, they have to be. You have to be a member in 2025. You can't just show up. You got to be a TBF member in 2025. Tim Wilson, yes, we our classic for the club is next weekend, the 18th, 17th, and 18th, or 18th, 19th, whatever them dates are for the weekend. We have already reserved cabins and paid for them for all club members that are qualified to fish it. I think there we have. I sent a text out to everybody today asking who was going to be there and who ain't going to be there, so we know we got enough arrangements. We're staying at the North Shore uh, cottages. She texted me today, actually. Uh, Bayview, down at Bayview, where North Shore Ramp is. We'll stay at the Bayview cottages. We've already got them reserved and marked out for us, so we already have housing for everybody. We'll stay down there and we'll have a good time. We'll probably have pizza Friday night. There'll be a meeting Friday night, a mandatory meeting for everybody that's qualified for our club tournament. Uh, we'll vote on times of fishing and vote on the payout that night. That way, everybody that's fishing has a chance to have a say in it instead of just people that's showing up at a club meeting or whatever. We always have it Friday night. Probably will be at 8 p.m. Friday night at the cabins. And we'll all be there staying anyhow. So, should be a good time. I think that's. Go ahead and go into the trivia question. It'll be a quick night. Good. My throat's about to give out. Get your Google ready. Okay, tell me who this guy is. While an exact number for his elite tournaments is not available, he fished his 500th bass event in 2024 and won an elite event on the St. Johns River in 2016. What is the guy's name? While an exact number for his elite tournaments isn't available, he fished his 500th bass event in 2024 and won an elite event on the St. Johns River in 2016. Who is the guy? Dean Barnhart. Dean Barnhart beat you, Rusty, just by a brief second. Rick Clunn. And he retired in 2024. Dean, I'll bring the baits up with this weekend. He fished a lot. I think he fished 50 years. I think's what it was saying that he done. 50 years of tournaments. That's a long time. Okay, Dean, I'll donate them. I'll bring them and give them to a kid up there this weekend. Guys, I appreciate you guys doing that too. I'll tell this little story and then I'll call tonight. I was at the gas station yesterday evening and coming home from tournament, and there was a young lady and man with a kid about 6, 7, about 8 years old. And I said, does he like to fish? And they said, oh, yeah. She said, but he's got a 12-year-old brother that loves to fish. And I said, well, just hold on a minute. And I had a package of these baits that you guys donated in the truck. I went over to the truck and grabbed it, went over and I said, here, take these and give them to your 12-year-old son at home. Tell him to use them. And, the smile and the lady's like, man, that is very, very generous of you. And it's like, well, it's not me. It's the people on my show that does this. I just am the deliver person. I'm the UPS guy. But, and it's nice to do that. And I watch for kids at the campground while I'm camping, and I'll give them a package of baits or at the boat ramp, just all over the place. And I really appreciate you guys answering the questions and then donating the baits to a kid. I make sure they get to the right people. I really appreciate it. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go up and get me some medicine in me, and I think I'm going to head towards the bed. It's been a long day. So I appreciate you guys being on tonight, and I will see you guys next Monday night. Again, we'll have some more info. We'll be talking about the semi-nationals and who's going and who ain't, and how it turned out. So I appreciate it. And oh, wait, I about forgot. This morning they fished the High River. He's starting to do Monday mornings 7 to 11 at the High River. He said they had 9 boats this morning, and Derek and Logan Behringer bringing, Derek and Logan, first place, Big Bass. First place, they had 6.17. Big Bass was 205, and second place went to Brian Rose with 4.08. So the river turned on this morning. So yep, the river turned on for him this morning. So if you got anything going on Monday morning, you want to go fish a tournament, 7:00 at Belpre Ramp on Monday mornings. Brian Rose is running a little tournament then. So okay, guys, I appreciate it, and I will see you next week. Thank you.